Welcome back to Walsall Fan TV. Walsall at home to Exeter.
Yeah.
Well, since the last home game, the 3-3 against Newport, it seems to have the wheels seem to have come off a little bit. So can we get the right engineer to put them back on again today? Can you believe we've got team news and we've got some interesting changes? What's happening, Stephen?
So normal back four with Rushworth, White, Rowling, Leake and Ward at the back.
Yeah, still waiting for Month, of course. He's still suspended.
Suspension. And then Kinsella and Labadie, both players are holding.
That's what we wanted.
Which is what
we wanted. That is perfect.
Yeah. And then the three in front of those two is going to be Wilkinson, probably, Kiernan and Earing playing number 10.
Earing playing in the number 10 role. I hope he's playing it that way and not putting Labadie in the number 10.
Yeah.
But it looks that way.
And then we have Tyree Shade up front.
Shady playing up front.
Yeah.
Now we could have it slightly wrong. It could be Wilkinson up front, but I think there's been talk about Shade giving him a go up front. So Phillips and Miller both on the bench.
Yep. Perry, Bates, Willis as well, actually.
Perry, Bates and Willis.
Yeah, so...
And Willock?
Willock's not on the bench.
Oh, Willock's not on the bench. Okay.
Roses. But...
I was wondering whether Rose deserved a start. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to carry it, like, occasionally play the backup keeper. And in Rose's case, we need to play him because he needs game time, definitely.
Yeah, and Rushworth has not been that great, I don't think, the last couple of games, last 2 or 3 games.
It's been alright, but he's still young. We just need an experienced keeper to come in.
Yeah,
and just
particularly with Leake in there.
Yeah.
Leake is sort of, we're asking a lot of Leake, a run of games at centre half, but if you're going to make it, you need to play games, don't you?
Yeah.
So we'll see. Right then. Yeah, it's fair to say the season is not panning out as we were hoping, but I think we've still got time to turn it around and make a challenge. It just feels last couple of weeks as if it's just fell apart a little bit, but I think when Manny Mont's back, I think that'll be a big help. But we are looking out for those new signings that haven't appeared yet. Climbing the concrete steps. We are a bit early. I don't think there's going to be many people here. Rumblings of perhaps a lower attendance. I think the music's still... Well, Walsall, we need a result today. The Walsall faithful are here. Let's see some good performances. Good to have Kinsella back. Him and Labadie stop everything coming through. Help protect Leake a little bit, perhaps. And Earing playing in the number 10 role, which we feel he should already be in. Walsall fan, far away, far away, far away. Forced an early corner. Earring's ball over. Onto your head, son. Oh, no good. Well, we were wrong about Shade playing up front. It's actually Wilkinson's playing central. But still good to see Jack Earing playing in the number 10 role. I take back all I was saying about Rushworth having a break. He just made an incredible double save on 7 minutes. Another save low down from Rushworth as Exeter gain the best of the chances. Another well-claimed corner from Rushworth. Stephen Ward's gone off on 33 minutes, replaced by Zach Mills in the left-back slot. At the 10th attempt, Wilkinson's actually got a foul for all the fouling he's been played against him. Yeah, 37 minutes. Oh, near post, just just beat the near post. Excellent pass from Mills. I mean, that's a high one. Oh, straight to the keeper. The build-up to that was good. Mills played a lovely ball to Kiernan. 44th minute. Another corner. This time the guy met it well. And Rushworth beaten. 1-0 Exeter. Half-time, Walsall 0, Exeter 1. And I think if it wasn't for Rushworth, it would have been about 4.
Yeah, Rushworth, man of the match so far, definitely.
Yeah. Glad to see Earing playing further forward in the number 10 role. He's looking quite good in that role. Wilkinson's playing as centre forward, but he's no centre forward, Wilkinson. No. He's getting felled a lot, but I mean, there was one excellent cross from Earing. He had all the time in the world to head it home, and it was just a limp header that hardly reached the keeper from about 7 yards out. So we still need that centre forward. Got Miller, no goal in 14 games. Phillips just signed a new contract with Brighton. I think one of those two could do with appearing second half. Wilkinson perhaps moving over to the right. Shade has not been very impressive, to say the least. Stephen Ward went off, and Mills, after coming on, played an excellent ball to put Kiernan away. Won a corner from that, but came to nothing. But I mean, that was positive. It's not creating enough, are we? If we're looking at this from a Walsall being a mid-table side, playing a team challenging for the playoffs, then we've sort of held them off pretty well until the goal. But if we're looking on a par for a team that's supposed to be trying to get in playoffs, they're way above us. Well, 49 minutes gone. Second booking for Rowling. He's off. Walsall are now down to no centre arms other than Tom Leake. Maybe that will bring a temporary loan signing, perhaps. Not looking forward to Andy Cook on Tuesday. 77 minutes. Wilkinson off, Phillips on. To be honest, since going down to 10 men, Walsall have played much better. Every time they get near to the Exeter goal, the ref blows up something, which is sounds like sour grapes, but I mean it is a bit of a weird thing going on. Not taking anything away from Exeter; they're a good side, making use of the extra man when they do get on the ball.
To number 12, Karl Rushworth.
No surprise about who's man of the match. Rushworth, he's kept us in it. Still 1 down, 83 minutes gone. Without Rushworth there, we'd have been sank without trace a long time ago. Oh, hang on. He couldn't stop that one now. That's the winner. That's the winner. Second goal in 84 minutes. I think the result was not in doubt after Rowling went off. But Rushworth did a grand job. Mills had just knocked the ball past the guy, and he'd been body checked, and the refs waved it away again. It's ridiculous, another ridiculous ref decision. It's not going to make any difference to the result, but it's just frustrating. Some supporters calling for the board and that sort of stuff. It is a frustrating time. Considering we're 2 down and we're into injury time, Walsall are fighting really well. Miller's just won a free kick on the right-hand side. Can we get a decent delivery in here? On your head, son. Oh. That sums it up, really. Full time, lost 2-0, Exeter. After the sending off, I think there was never any doubt, really, was it, Stephen?
Played very well, fought on,
very disappointing. He didn't help at all. But that's 3 defeats on the bounce. So much for playoff challenge. We need to stop the rot, but we've got no centre halves. Oh dear. Well, we've got Nigel here, another disappointed Walsall fan. It's not great at the minute, is he?
Not great. Now we've lost Hayden White and Meniesi.
Hayden White, is he suspended, is he?
He's suspended. But the squad is so thin on the ground. We haven't got any centre backs. We can call on only a youngster in league. Squad is gaping holes all over the place.
Yeah. Why haven't we brought any players in?
I think I'm
screaming out for it.
Yeah. I think I'm the same as a lot of fans. We don't understand the role of the director of football. We were told at the fans forum that there were numerous players lined up. There was a plan A, B, and C. You know, if we couldn't secure a plan at player A, we'd move on to B and C, etc. That clearly isn't happening.
No.
And I think the
decision now, Ash Taylor having his contract cancelled, I think in some respects is a good move, because I think he was rubbish, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't disagree with cancelling Ash Taylor.
But the timing of that.
Yeah.
The timing of that is...
The timing of the cancellation of Ash Taylor's contract with Manny Mont's suspension was a real... scoring us a really own goal, especially as we hadn't got anybody else lined up to come in.
When I heard that they'd allowed him to go, I thought, they've obviously got somebody lined up to come in. But they haven't, by the looks of it. I know that there's one player from Halifax they were trying to get, but that's obviously not happened yet, if it's going to happen at all.
That's it.
Khan, he was always looking for more money elsewhere, so that's no surprise that he went. But we've got to be bringing players in. There's not enough players in the squad.
We need at least 4 signings to actually come into the squad. Only one of those can be a loan signing, because we're already up to our loan quota, and this season now is about making sure that we don't get sucked into a relegation battle. We need to finish above Scots, Scunthorpe and Oldham, and that's our only aim for the season.
But I mean, bear in mind we're still in January. That's terrible, isn't it?
It's a terrible season. Season after season of disappointment. I don't know whether you heard the fans chanting at the end. I think the fans have had enough. They've totally had enough.
The rumour about Kinsella, I think if Kinsella had gone, they'd have been going absolutely crazy. But I mean, even with Kinsella staying, there's just no movement, and now obviously they must be working at something, trying to get players in. But to see, here we are, we're into the last week pretty much of January. We've got no additions to a very weak squad. The bench is full of young players. Now, I've sort of touched on this on the channel. I don't want to get your view on it. Matt Taylor, one of the main reasons he was the guy to bring in, was one of the main reasons he was brought in is because he was one of the best coaches in the country that was available. But all of our young players have gone backwards.
Well, I would have expected, say, Tyree Shade to, coming from the Leicester under-23 time, for him to be exactly the type of player that Matt Taylor could have developed or whatever. He just hasn't done it.
He's never goes past a player. If you're a winger, you're going to be good at one-on-ones. And he never goes past anybody.
Brendan Keenan, he's not good enough.
But Brendan Keenan, I think he's one of the bright lights. In a poor team. I think. But now what I was touching on is Sam Perry. He was a regular starter last season. And he's not getting the game. Alfie Bates, he needed developing. He's not in the team. The only reason Tom Leake's in the team is because we've got absolutely nobody else who could play that role. And then Joe Willis, he was bursting into the team last season. He's not got a touch. So part of the thing with Walsall, we know funds are tight and we need to develop and bring players through. And he's a good coach that's supposed to do that, but that's not happening.
No,
so
it's not.
I know it can't happen all overnight, but I mean,
It's not, and the
Where's the development of players?
exactly. And I think the relationship now with the fans is becoming very, very difficult. There's
Yeah.
fans meetings taking place, isn't there, where minutes aren't published and,
That's not right, is it?
and all things like that, and it's not helping at all.
Well, Lee Pomlit has been more open than Jeff Gonser was, and he's communicating with the fans, but that has suddenly stopped.
Yeah,
Now things are getting a bit awkward.
yeah,
He's gone quiet on everybody.
yeah. I mean, we've got a week left. We've got 7 days to just save our
To make sure that we stay up.
to make sure that we stay up. And if we don't get some players in, I think we are in really serious trouble.
And we remember progression this season. That was the minimum requirement. We're challenging for the playoffs. And
Absolutely.
can you blame Matt Taylor for that, or have we not got the players for him?
I think Matt Taylor's problem is that he came to the job and he was meant to be supported a lot by, you know, a very experienced coach.
Neil McDonald, the
Yeah.
Ghost.
Yeah.
We're calling him the Ghost because nobody ever sees him.
I don't see Matt on the touchline getting the support that he needs from an experienced.
He did say when he came that he needed. There were some things he didn't know. He needed support.
Yeah.
Persisting with 4-2-3-1 when you haven't got the players for 4-2-3-1
No.
is
Yeah.
madness.
Yeah.
But it was good to see, on a positive note, it was good to see Jack Earing playing in the number 10 role, because he is a number 10 where Al Shadibi isn't.
Yeah.
So that was one position we've put right. But I mean, unless you've got that false 9, a big imposing centre forward,
Yeah.
4-2-3-1's difficult to play.
I mean, the way I view 4-2-3-1 is 4-2-3-1 is very much a modern day, you know, high level football.
Yeah, fluid.
Football formation. It's played a lot in the Premiership
That's it.
and international level. These aren't players of that quality, and
No.
we need to, you know, change the system. But the joy, the pain,
So it's the pain and the pain.
pain and the pain.
We'll leave it there. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Walsall Fan TV, the pain and the pain.